At least 21 people have been killed and dozens more injured after two high-speed trains collided in southern Spain. One of the trains derailed and landed on an adjacent track. It was then hit by an oncoming train, which also derailed. The accident took place in the southern town of Adamuz near Cordoba. Emergency workers are at the scene to rescue passengers trapped in the carriages. The operators say the two trains were carrying around 500 people. Spain's transport minister says they don't know yet what caused the accident. Our correspondent Nicole Reese in Madrid told me more about this accident.
Well, I think it's fair to say that the country is heading into a state of national shock. These past hours have been very intense over here. We know that on the ground, the military units of Spain are working to get victims and affected out of the carriages. This is a difficult task, as we hear from media here who are reporting that some of the carriages are really badly bent due to the impact. That also means that it's difficult to reach victims. The carriages are also narrow, of course, so it's a difficult task at the moment. By the hour, the number of deaths is unfortunately also rising, and we also don't know yet at what speed this train went. They have the capacity of going at least a maximum speed of 300 kilometers the hour. So these are high-speed trains. The impact could be really, really bad. And the country is really in a state of shock because this is a reminder of an incident in 2013 where 80 people died in a train crash as well on a high-speed train. As I said, the number of deaths is going up by the hour. So it's pretty difficult right now to see how far this will go.
And Nicole, how did this happen?
Well, basically what we know is that two trains derailed. One was going from Malaga to Madrid. This is supposedly the first train that derailed. It's especially the back of the train and its carriages that got off the tracks and then crashed into the opposite track with the train on the other side, coming from the other side. We don't know if this is due to a technical issue or due to a failure of maintenance. In the upcoming days, obviously authorities will be analyzing what happened on the scene, as well as technicians, to clarify how this accident could happen. In the meantime, families and others are looking for loved ones. They're reaching out on social media and also dialing up on the hotlines that are there in case they're missing someone. They're trying to know if their people who were on these trains are okay. We're also hearing some testimonies of people who got off the train who are fine, who say that they noticed that the train started shaking really badly before the crash, but they got out at least. So at the moment, it's all hands on deck here.
How safe is Spain's rail network?
Well, Spain's railway network is considered very safe. People use these trains every day at every hour. There's a really tightly knit network. But as I mentioned earlier, obviously this is a really cruel reminder of this really bad train crash in 2013 in the north of the country. 80 people died. This was due to the driver who went at a not permitted speed. He headed into a curve, and this made the train derail as well and caused such a bad accident. But usually the trains here are quite safe to use.
DW's Nicole Reese in Madrid. Thanks, Nicole.